Okay, so there's a club auction tomorrow, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to buy some floor mats for my parents' car, um, and I'll need about $300 after auction fees and everything, and gas and all that to do it. I started packing stuff up at 10 a.m. today. It's now 3, so it's been, like 5 hours. And I'll probably have a few more hours of, maybe an hour or two, of packing fish and shrimp and maybe some snails tomorrow. Plus, the auction event space is 2 hours away, so that'll be 4 hours of driving. So what's that in total, like? 9, well, about 12 hours, not counting the time I'll be there. So, yeah. This is all plants. I think there's like 33, 34 species, something like that. Whole bunch. This is a good size ice chest too. There should be enough to fit my shrimp and fish in here, I hope. Yeah, so, well, basically what I wanted to talk about in this video is, auctions. And, there's a ton of videos about auctions and how you can make a bunch of money at auctions and all this stuff. Or, you can get really good deals. But, what I think is not talked about nearly enough is my filthy aquariums. No, I'm just kidding there. Oh, these are the fish I won from Dan's Fish. There he is. There's one of them. Oh, he's right there. That Siamese alligator. I won 3 of them. Not sure where the other 2 are, but they've done pretty good on that hair algae. But anyways, auctions. A lot of people talk about, how to do this at auctions, and how to get set up and how to bid and all that. And how much money you can make and all that. But what I feel a lot of these videos are missing, with selling at auctions at least, is just how much time it takes to pack up plants. This is obviously a lot of plants, but you have to label them. Hold on, here's how I label them. I generally will put my initials on these, but I forgot to do it this time, and I'm not going over all these plants again because there's like over 100. Probably right around 100. But I put the name of the plant, in this case Lowigia inclinata dark orange, and this is the second one of 2 of them. So I have 2 inclinata dark oranges, and that's the second bag of them. So, some of them I have more, some of them I only have 1. But the way that stuff works at our auctions, if you have 2 bags, and they're roughly the same amount, basically the winning bid gets first dibs, and they get, do they want 1 or 1 bag, 2 bag, 3 bag, all the bags, whatever. They have the option to buy them, and the bid price is only for like 1 bag. So if you have 2 bags, let's say the bid price is $5, which for my club is basically any plant, it's going to be around $5. Like, sometimes if the auctioneer kind of likes the plant or hypes it up, maybe it gets to 10, maybe, but generally around $5. But yeah, so the person that wins, let's say it's $5 of those Lowigia inclinata dark oranges. He has the option to buy 2 of them, or he can only take 1 and maybe somebody else takes the other, or he only wants 1 and nobody takes the other. So that's how it works for our auctions, at least. Let me know how it works at your guys' auctions. But I found it's beneficial to bring more than 1 of each type, because a lot of people kind of forget about it. Like, I know one time somebody brought like gosh, it was a lot. It was probably like 10 bags or more, 10, 15 bags, 5 shrimp each. of 5 blue shrimp, and they're really nice looking blue shrimp. But I think each bag went for like $26 a piece. Like it was crazy. And he obviously didn't sell all 15 of his bags of 5 shrimp at $26 a pop. But you know, that sometimes people start bidding crazy and they forget, like, you know, there's 10 of these things. I don't think anybody's gonna, you know, want that many. Realistically, they probably could have got them for like $5, honestly, if they just stopped bidding it up. Because I think only like, you know, I mean, there's a lot of bags of, you know, 10, 15 bags, you know, that's kind of too many bags in my opinion. But sometimes it works. It worked out good for him. I think he actually only had to take like 1 or 2 bags home, just because people were insanely hyped up about him for some reason. But yeah. And you know, if you were buying them online or something, that might be around the same price with shipping and stuff, but you know, that's a lot for an auction. I think we can all probably agree. $5 a shrimp, and it, you know, just a $5 for a blue neocaridina a piece. You know, I think that's quite a bit at most auctions, especially whenever there's a lot of them. But yeah, I've rambled a lot, but basically what I'm thinking about is, wanted to make this video about is, I guess, like, how long it takes to prepare to get your stuff auctioned off. You know, I mean, it's probably going to take me 12 hours with ooh, the corridors are breeding. See those eggs? Let's go. That's cool. It's about, yeah, I mean, just how long it takes. You know, it's going to probably take me 12 hours to hopefully make 300. I'll let y'all know. Or not 300, it'll be like 240 after auction fees or something like that. Auction fees at my place are at 20%, which isn't terrible. There's no like club fees or anything like that, just 20% auction fees. You know, not great, not awful, but it is what it is. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't get canceled last minute. That would really suck, and hopefully there's a lot of people there and they want my plants. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's all I really wanted to say, is it takes a long time to get ready for auctions. Because, you know, I've seen quite a few of the auction videos and they're like, oh yeah, you know, you can make so much money and you can get such great deals and all that. And you do get great deals sometimes. Sometimes you don't. But yeah, buying at an auction is really good as long as you don't get hyped up by the auction. But selling at an auction, sometimes it's not great. You know, I mean, one time I went to an auction, I think there was 7 people there, which is pretty good considering it was like an hour out of town and it was raining. I had quite a few plants, not nearly as much as I did this time, and I think I made like $67, and there were no auction fees that time because there was only 7 of us, and the auction, you know, whatever. But that time there was no auction fees, and well, I think I think I made like 70, something like that, and that was probably about $70 for with driving too. I think it took me 3, maybe 4 hours to bag this stuff up, so let's call it 3. We'll count drive time, why not? So 5 hours for $70. I'm not sure what that comes out to. It's not terrible money, but you know, you also have to account for you growing the plants, the fertilizer, the light, all that. So after all that, you're not making a ton at auctions usually. And you know, I guess that's just really all I wanted to talk about, is because, you know, a lot of people will be like, oh my gosh, you can make so much, and I've seen some people kind of get upset almost whenever people make quite a bit at auctions. But I think what they don't realize is they probably put like 12 hours or more to make that money, and with that, let's say they make, I don't know, 20 an hour or whatever, so for 12 hours a week, like 140, right? 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, that'd be like 240. Yeah, for 12 hours at $20 an hour. But then they also had to grow the plants and go there and spend gas. And that's not even counting the time at the auctions. A lot of them will be like an all-day thing. So, that's another, well, basically like 12 hours really. Or 10, but let's say 12 to keep it simple. And then, that $20 is now $10 and, so on. So, I mean, yeah, I guess that's all I really wanted to talk about was, and I like auctions, I like going. I don't mind setting up, but, you're not going to become rich at no auction, But, yeah, I don't know what I'm really talking about at this point, but, I just felt like that bit of information on how long it takes to actually prepare for an auction is missing from a lot of the videos on auctions. You know what I mean? So, and yeah, I'm not quite done yet. I might do some Java ferns as well. And I also posted in the Facebook group or whatever what I'm bringing to the auction to hopefully get some more people there that want my stuff. That's a big thing to do, by the way, guys. Kind of tell people what you're bringing, because you might get some more people who want to buy your crap. But yeah, I guess I probably won't do any video of me catching the fish out tomorrow. And I keep them in a holding tank, the fish and shrimp. They're just in this holding tank, for tomorrow. That way they won't, poop in the bag and get the ammonia up and all that. But I don't think I'm going to show y'all how I catch them out or what I do with the bags or anything. All I do is just about third water, have an air compressor. I just shoot some air in it, bag it up. Sometimes I'll put prime or something in there if I feel like it. But I put some prime or safe, whatever, same stuff really, in the tank, so I'll probably just use the tank water. It's pretty fresh anyways. They're not going to do too much to 10 gallons of water in 12 hours, I guess, basically. Not 12, it'd be like 18, but you know what I mean. There's not going to be too much going on in that water. So, yeah. I mean, I just felt like how long it takes to actually prepare for an auction was missing from a lot of the other videos and stuff about auctions. So, I decided I would make my own, I guess. Whatever. Bye-bye for now. Okay, so after fees and the stuff, I bought everything. We got right at $350. I think before it was like $450-ish, somewhere in there. And I brought a couple of more things. I brought some decorations and stuff, and 5 power heads. Yeah. I'll tell you all the average of what the plants sold at, as well as the plants I brought, I guess. Why not? Maybe we'll see about that. We'll see how I'm feeling at it. But yeah, let me show you what I got. I got 3 auto feeders. 1, 2, 3. And these are kind of the crappy kind, but I think I got them for $5 a piece. So, bring them do. I got some Miro tubular cotton. That's the red one. Some standard baby tears. And some Azole, which is actually legal in my state. And this stuff is really pretty. I also got 2 crebensis, I think. I came back from the bathroom or something, and these guys were $1, and nobody want. I guess there's 3 of them. These guys were $1, so I was like, what the heck? Picked them up. There also looks to be some Java moss and a ram's horn snail in there with them. And the guy put them in a Ziploc, which I don't recommend, but you know, it is what it is. So altogether, with drive time and how long it took me to excuse me, how long it took me to get this stuff, man, get the you know, it all packed up. It was like right at 12 hours. Yeah, plus I think I was there for 6-ish, 5 or 6 hours actually there. So yeah, I'm pretty sure those are cribs. Don't know what kind. Like I said, I came back from the bathroom and there were fish in front of my face for $1, so you know, I picked them up. Hopefully they're nice and everything. But like I said, I'm pretty sure they're cribs, so they should be. The fairy moss is probably going to go outside mostly. Probably some in that tank right there that I put those cribs in. The other stuff gonna go in one of these tanks. I may show me planting that, I may not. It just depends. Look, can't see, but a ram's horn, or not ram's horn, pointy guy. What are they called? Malaysian trumpet. He went on the other tank. Yeah, I'm gonna get these guys acclimated, and I guess I'll show you everything tomorrow. I think is how I'm gonna do it. That's me. Hello. Alright, bye guys. Alright, so here's an update. There's one of the cribs right there. I think they're all hiding behind this. So let me go ahead and move it. Yep, they were. So there's 1, 2, 3 of them. See? I guess they really want to be behind that. I think I'm going to add some Java moss in here for them. I think they're just kind of scared. But there is the Azola in here, and this stuff is really pretty. But it sticks to your arm like duckweed. It's honestly, it's like a pretty version of duckweed. I'm not sure if it's edible, but I mean it probably is. But it is a very nice looking plant. It would be my favorite floater. Maybe there's like a giant version of this that won't stick to your arm. That would be cool. Here's the Miro tubular cotton, right? Right there. The baby tears. And then these 3 auto feeders. I haven't put batteries in them yet, but you know, I'm sure they work. So, yeah, I guess that's the end of this video. These guys are pretty cool. I fed them some baby brine shrimp, as you can see. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put that some Java moss in right now. Why not? Go ahead and yank it out of the stain. Shrimp in there. And get a little bit more. Boom. There we go. That'll float down eventually and they'll be able to hide in it. There's still a few shrimp in here that I didn't catch out from from the auction yesterday. So, they'll live with the crabs, I guess. But that's the end of this one, guys. Bye-bye.